What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another video. We are live on YouTube. We just finished the Sharp live stream, and of course, as usual, after the Sharp live streams, we have ourselves the update notes. There's quite a bit to go over, so buckle in. We're going to go over everything, every nook and cranny. Man, it's like a novel every time we do this. But before I go over that, the codes suck for the Sharp live stream. No offense to Prism and all those guys, but if you are looking for better codes, 1,000 Essence Stones will be coming very soon. Click that support button, guys. It's linked to every single description and pinned to every single comment in every single video. Codes coming your way very, very soon, so make sure you go support. Now let's go over the update and talk about what's happening here in the brand new one. So new content coming out, new story mode, expert and reverse. Chapters 12 to 15 will be added for expert mode. If you don't remember, I believe expert was 2.5 million for chapter 11, so we can probably expect up to almost 3 million going forward. Chapter 26 to 29 will be added July 31st update and will be available in the reverse mode and normal mode. I don't know why they added that. This was irrelevant. I mean, it's just going to be added, right? So we're going to get it in reverse and normal and hard difficulties. So that's going to be added for story mode. So a lot more trophies, a lot more essence stones, and more things along the way in terms of shadow energy and tickets, right? So this is great. Cardin and Temple co-op battle. We got a chance to see this, which was really cool, actually. Battle looks pretty boss, to be honest with you. So I'm really excited about this. So there will be, I believe, among the 3 proof, the Architect co-op battle is a dungeon that requires 2 players to be in co-op in real time. You can actually create a room and invite your friends, which is amazing. So I've been saying that for a while. This is great news. This is really, really becoming the co-op that we want. And this is probably going to set up PvP mode in the near future because they've already been announcing that they're working on that. All right. So there you guys go. More details right here if you want to click on it. I'll be putting this link in the description as well. A new guild boss giant statue. This, shout out to Ryan for mentioning this. Mentioned that this is probably going to be our testing dummy going forward. It's not wrong. It barely ever moves. So this might actually be pretty good until the real testing dummies come out. Giant statue has darkness as its fixed recommended attribute. Makes sense. So everyone's going to be using, Moon Shadow and Plum Sword, probably with Mini as the new character. SM Baek looks great for this. I think SM Baek, we'll talk about those updates soon. And during the August 28th update, both its variable attributes will be fire and wind. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see that. So we'll take a look at that. When it reappears later, the original variable attributes will apply. So we'll see the giant statue will now be the regular rotation with the Ant Queen and Fakna. So expect that as well too. New content, Shadow Enforcer. So we get 3 shadow quests we can send out every 48 hours. So it's 48 hours, guys. There's different levels for each of these. As you level up, you'll get more rewards along the way, and you get to choose the reward. So it's going to start off pretty minor at first, but it's going to increase as it goes on. So that'll be really cool. So how to participate, this just explains how to do it. Very straightforward stuff. Once you get in there, you'll see it's super easy. But again, it's 3 per every 48 hours. Okay, so just keep that in mind. New blessing stones. So new empowered blessing stones, acrobat and finisher touch will be added. New survival blessing stones, weapon resonance, and life in motion will be added. New blessing stones are available in rare, heroic, legendary, and transcendent grades, of course. So this will be added. Unfortunately, they did not show us anything about these. So when we go in here, we're going to go in blind, and we're going to be taking a look at all this today during our testing stream. Make sure you join that. It'll be right after the maintenance in the next little bit. Okay, so keep that in mind as well too. All right, so idol collaboration, Mini, Suyu, and Yuki. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. I know they don't look the greatest when they're shown in the Sharp live stream. I'm going to be honest with you, they never really do a good job showing anything in the Sharp live stream. Not their fault. They have a prefixed account. They really can't do much with it. So we're going to do our testing, of course, initial testing, and of course, we'll do some higher end testing through the community and some of the other content creators as well, too, including myself. So the hunters can be pulled through the rate up. I think we get 3 copies of them. So that'll be nice to watch at least. So there'll be 3 of them at least done. So you guys can see Mini, Suyu, Yuki, Dark, Wind, Fire. So we have DPS, defense scaling, Breaker, attack scaling, and Breaker, HP scaling. All right, you guys can see Tank, Ranger, Assassin. All right, so everybody can see that. If you want to check out the videos on them, you can, of course, take a look here. New costumes. Yep, these are the new costumes here for all the characters. I don't know where the other... There it is. This is the one I wanted. This is my favorite costume, and this one's my favorite. I think these 2 are my favorite. I hate this. I decided to like women costume. These 2 here are probably the best ones. So... the rest of them, we'll see. We'll see. And then, oh, that actually looks good. I'm actually impressed with this one. It's actually pretty. That's actually a really good one. She looks good. This is a dope outfit. This is just a dope outfit. It really is. That's crazy. Here's some information on the schedule events that are happening. So Idol collaboration, Hunter release collaboration, so Cardin Temple. It's an event, battle event. So I'm not sure when that's gonna end, or if it's going to end, or if it's permanent. I have no idea. Event usually means it's gonna end at some point or another, but it also could mean it's just revolving, right? So the rewards come back after the event. So we'll see what happens there. We have ourselves the balance adjustment. So this is a big one here, guys. Let's take a look at this together. So some big balance adjustments to Dark Hunters. So Charlotte got a pretty big boost on her Isla dance. That's the taunting skill, right? The one where Isla comes out and does a booty shake and everyone's like, oh, it's Isla's ass. That one there has got a pretty big increase. Again, these numbers are never real. Like, it's never really a 700% increase. It's always like diminishing return on this, so we'll see what it is. Nonetheless, it's still a pretty decent buff. Trickja is a support skill. That's also a pretty decent increase there. Honestly, these two are not that great because you don't really use them for damage. It's usually used for the fact that they provide a debuff on the opponent. This is not bad as well, too. Team might increase damage up by 30%. This was not even part of her original skill. So that kind of gives her a little bit more viability in Pod and Guild Boss, right? Because that wasn't there at all. Like, that's not a bad thing to add. That's very Thomas-like. Again, though, will probably be fairly replaced, but nonetheless, it's there. User defense increase by 4% is negligible. You won't even notice that. Basic attacks becoming faster by double. Maybe we may see that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. It's all animation, so we'll have to see how that works out. Harper got a pretty decent update as well. She got heavy break. The problem with this text, like the heavy break versus the medium break, I really don't. Sometimes I notice like light breaks do more than medium breaks. It's crazy. So we'll see how that goes. Tenderizer also, again, not too much of an increase. Isla got an increase of what was that? 7%? Yeah, 7%. Yeah, 7% in defense. Again, you won't really notice it that much. Silvermane Baek, though, got pretty big buffs. So these attacks, the basic attacks went up quite a bit. His slaughter went up a little bit there, but still will be semi-noticeable. Violent Approach was a pretty big one there. And then the damage increase here, plus the increases the user's attack by 100%. That's a huge one. So I don't even think he even had that here, right? Like you guys can see, he had attack speed, he had damage taken, but he never had user attack by 100%. So that'll be interesting to see how much more that affects him, because that's a pretty big one. Like, that's huge, actually. Magic Beast Instinct support skills, you guys can see that got doubled as well, too. And now he also provides 30% attack for Sun Jinu rather than 20. So that's another really big one. And his ultimate skill got boosted a lot. So again, all of this is going to be interesting to see on, like, it looks good on paper. We're gonna have to test it out, but that'll be nice. And the damage for his HP reduction skill is now proportional to 100% of his user's HP. And then this also went up. This went up by 800%. Yo, SM Baek might actually be the new top DPS for. This is crazy. Yeah, no, this is exactly it, Nightmare. Whenever they buff Scatter in its big numbers, it doesn't never translate correctly, right? But I mean, we'll see what happens. 50% HP increase is wild. He's going to be really good. I feel like he's going to be really, really good. Basic skill and core attack now is 100%. Like, he was always good. Yeah, he was always good. He was probably the best Dark DPS before Mini showed up. So they look like they really want to keep him in the rotation. Yeah, this is big, man. His weapon enhancement went up huge too, like 2.5 to 30. This is insanity. Look at his weapon increase, bro. This is insane. 30, 60, 120, 180, 240, 300. It used to be 2.5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's insanity. What kind of, is that a mistype? Should that be 3%, 6%, 12%, 18%? 24%. Yo, they added extra zeros. They 100% added extra zeros. There's no way. Guys, that can't be right. That can't be right. These numbers can't be right. I think they added an extra zero. It would make that's insane. I don't know. We have to double check this when it comes out. They might have. This is all text, so we'll see if they mess that up. Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Nobody cares about Lim. Yeah, no, we actually don't care about Lim. Lee Bora got a buff. All of our attacks kind of went up. And then we have ourselves, let's see over here. Anything big for her? No, Lee Bora. I mean, Lee Bora is more support than anything. Her Tempest skill went up quite a bit, though. That support skill. He needs a lot of HP. Not really. Shuha went up. Shuha actually got a bonus as well. You guys can see all of the... So remember how we were talking about Advancement 0 for all the other hunters? We were saying like how the entire team gets forever in Encore missions and dungeons. Yeah, I mean, this is negligible for us veteran players. Personally, so this kind of turned a lot of people off, but these guys have it. They also got it just now, right? So it looks like everyone's getting that. They're really meant to be like beginner friendly, so I think that's a big one. So Shua got a little bit of an increase, nothing really major. Mayan got a little bit more of an increase, but again, nothing really stands out to be big. Yeah, Advancement 0 again. And then Iron Will, they took away the 20-second cooldown, by the way. Now it's just increases ultimate damage skill by 50%, period. Right? So, yeah. The poison thing doesn't matter. Yeah, anyways. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back to the notes. What else we got here? Certain artifacts will be adjusted. So that was the Iron Will. New feature, Hunter Association support check-in for hunters. So a new feature will be added to help new hunters grow by providing various rewards. So this is for new hunters. If you're new, this is great for you. For the rest of us, it doesn't really matter. So you guys can check the support event here if you want to see it. Level up all skills and skill management improvements. So a batch skill up level function has been added to hunter, weapons, and shadow management menus. So now you can just do everything. If the required material, skill scrolls, gold, mana, power extract, hunter level, or shadow grade conditions are insufficient, batch level up cannot be performed. Makes sense. So you have to do it one at a time. For hunter skills, a recommended skill leveling order toggle button has been added to both the skill screen and the batch skill screen. When enabled, it will display the suggested order for leveling hunter skills. This is actually good for new players. New hunter weapon growth reset feature. So this is going to be nice for anybody who wants to just reset weapons that they don't use anymore. So weapon level reset only resets the weapon's level. Weapon level limit will not be reset. Okay, interesting. So you won't be able to get back your resources for breaking the limit, right? So later, Ryan, I'll see you in a bit. These tickets can be obtained as an in-game subscription. Artifact equipment convenience. A new recommended stat count indicator will be added to the Hunter Sunjanu artifacts, which is good. The count increases when the artifact's main sub-options are enhanced. It'll show you guys the comparison between the two different elements, or two different artifacts, which is good again. Artifact enhancement screen improvements. A salvage button has been added to the artifact enhanced screen. That's incredible. I've been asking for this forever. We just delete it right away as soon as we get it. Great. This is good. Artifact modification event is active. A direct shortcut will be sent to the event screen. So that's good. So you can go right to the screen every time you want to craft something. Artifact crafting convenience. When selecting an individual artifact or choosing recommended skill, it'll take you directly to the crafting menu. So these are just quality of life things, which are good. Okay. New season of Architect Test is coming out, which means, again, more Essence Stones. And more resources for us. Battle tier expansion going up to 90. Holy shit. Instance dungeon and awkward difficulties. So they're actually adding. So the boss element to weakness now are being added to stage 20. So they're giving all elements to stage 20. Again, for newer players, mainly that's what it's for. And then for the gold rewards and red gate frequency has been increased for gates in general. And then, of course, there's packages for people. Right, so new packages: legendary skill rune chance pack, legendary blessing scroll selection pack, and then army of shadow growth chance pack, and then a couple other improvements that were added into the game, and some bug fixes. Let's see what they've done. When they fix issue where it could be, fix the issue where the screen would turn white. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Fix the issue where the title power did not display correctly. Fix the intermittent issue where the ranking list would not refresh immediately. Fix the issue where under certain conditions, could not be reachable. Okay, good. This is the big one. This is the bug that we have to keep using. Fix the issue where the fusion and refinement UI displayed abnormally. Fix the issue where guild boss formation screen displayed wrong number of members. Fix the issue where forcibly canceling while returning from workshop really light. Nothing really crazy here. I mean, that one's probably the biggest one. Did not display power. Okay, fix the issue where light attribute damage increase effective gold will only apply the first hit. Fix the issue where the additional damage of Vulcan. We're still talking about Vulcan's Rage? Bro, how is this even a topic still? Fix the issue where unclaimed hunters did not receive certain rewards. Yeah, it looks like all of this stuff is pretty strong. Oh, here we go. Fix the issue where the activity fund rewards were not accumulating correctly under certain conditions. Okay, that's a big one too. And there you go. Once we log in, guys, 5 million gold. Mana Power Elixir 3 times 30. Trace of Shadow times 30. Weapon Enhancement. And I think we're also getting ourselves our Essence Stones along the way as well. That's 500 or so. There you guys go. Quite a bit of updates. Some big ones as well, too. So definitely log in after maintenance. We'll be doing some testing and summoning. And we'll see how good these collab units actually are when we do our own little test. All right.